everybody, welcome to our June passive income update. If you're new here, I am Wendy and I am one half of the House of Five podcast, and we are so glad you're here. We are all about helping moms and dads on the road to financial independence save more, spend less, dump debt, build wealth, and do it all while living a joy-filled life. If you know our story, you know that we started this journey in 2016 with $1 million worth of debt and zero savings whatsoever. If you had asked us at that time if we could ever envision retiring early, the answer would have been no. That debt was going to follow us to our graves, and we were going to be working into our 70s. But things have changed for us, and we didn't get an inheritance. We didn't get any big windfalls. What we've been able to accomplish has purely been by making some changes in our financial behaviors, drastically cutting our spending, taking saving seriously, saving as much as we could, as well as finding creative ways and hitting our debt aggressively. So the spoke in the wheel that is going to accelerate our retirement goals is by adding income streams. We'll have my husband's retirement. We will also have a stipend that we get for 4 of our children up until each one is 18. The remaining streams are what we're going to be talking about today. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up my screen and we will get started. All right, so right now what we're tracking, we track our rental income, our dividend income, and then the rest are different types of business income. We have an Etsy store, which I'm not really doing a whole lot with. We have affiliate income. We've got some publishing income, and then other affiliates. And then the 2 other businesses that we're growing are House of Five. So we've got this YouTube channel as well as our website. Neither one of those are producing income yet, but we are getting closer and closer every single month to that happening. The more that we put out here and the more that you guys watch. So keep watching and subscribe if you haven't already. Your support is what will help this business income get started. So we had about a 4-month-long hiatus. I'll link the video up above that talks about the reason for that. But needless to say, there was a period of 4 months where I did not share our income, our passive streams. And so I'm just going to really quickly go through March, April, and May, and then we'll talk about June. March, we were still dealing with some vacancies in our rental properties. And we also had a big bill at that time. So our revenue or income coming from the rental properties was really low in March, $590, which was barely enough to cover the expenses for it. In fact, it wasn't enough. We had to use some reserves. So $590 in April, in March. In April, things were a little bit better and closer to normal, $2,900 in revenue. Our dividend income for April was a little lower, and if you look back to March, it was $8 and then went down to $2.93, and that is because a couple of our dividend investments pay out quarterly as opposed to monthly. The only other income that we had is a business that I put my foot in the pool and decided I did not want to do it, but we're still getting a little bit of revenue from that. So that's eventually going to show as zero, but we got a little bit. So total passive income for April was $2,900. All right, as you can see, the same for May. We had some decent rental income, small amount of dividend income, and a small amount of income from the business that I'm no longer pursuing, for a total in May of $3,100. So let's see where we are in June. This is our June update. So for June, the passive income from our rental units went down. The reason for that is one of our tenants is getting rental assistance, and that check hasn't come in. When it comes in, it's going to be for several months all at one time. So we should be seeing that in just a couple of days, so that should be in our July update. Again, we had some quarterly dividends pay out, so our dividend income for June was $9. We had a little bit of Etsy income for $2.88. We also had some publishing income for $5.17, as well as some income from the business that we're no longer pursuing. So all in all, it was still a good month of $2,021 in passive income. Now, I'm going to share by scrolling down here. These are the expenses related to all of these businesses and our properties. So we've got the commercial loan on 4 of the properties. We've got a loan on the 5th property, as well as some sewer, and then other recurring expenses that we have for all of the House of 5 businesses, things like hosting services, Canva, those sorts of things. So all in all, we have business expenses of about $1,400. So whenever we exceed that, we are cash flowing positive, and we're putting the bulk of that back into our businesses with the goal to purchase additional property so that we can get that rental income to increase to get it to where we want it to be. And again, I will link up above the video where we go over our entire plan for retirement, where we talk about the goal for how much we want to see every single month for passive income. And once we reach that number, we will be financially independent and we will be able to retire. The goal is 4.5 years. However, if we reached that goal before then, we would be financially independent. And if my husband wanted to, he could quit working. I have already retired, and the way that we were able to allow me to do that was that we cut our expenses so low that we did not need my income anymore. And at the time, I was the breadwinner, which is another video. All right, everyone. Well, I hope that you found this passive income update helpful, and that it encourages you that there are multiple ways that you can achieve your goal for retirement if retiring early or becoming financially independent is what you want. You have your traditional means of simply saving for it, putting away retirement. We're opting to go the non-traditional route by both putting into our retirement, but building businesses as well as passive income through other means, and then rental income. We're choosing as many streams as we can so that we can achieve our goal as quick as possible. All right, everyone, if you haven't subscribed, please do. We'd love to have you back here next week so that we can keep you updated, but also so that we can support you on your journey to financial independence. All right, everybody, hope you have an amazing day. Take care. We'll see you back here. Bye.